What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video where today we are going to be doing a little review commentary of a 1v1 battle I had a little while ago against Massilia. I was playing as Kush with considerably less forces, well 3 units less, and yeah, I'm basically going to be commentating on it, giving you guys a lowdown of my strategy. It also is a river crossing battle, which I find incredibly fun. Much like siege battles, it just adds like another dynamic to the game. It's not like, you know, flat field, 2 armies just battling it out. It's I don't know, you've got options, you got decisions on what you can do with your armies. I am gonna go ahead and lob it into slow motion so I can run through what the sitch is with my army. Anyway, we've got 1 unit of elephants, which are my general. Always a bit risky. 1 unit of scorpions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of, I think these are royal Kushite. Oh no, just ordinary Shoto warriors, and then 4 units of royal Kushite archers. These guys are going to be the key contender in this. I am actually, you know what, I'm going to pause it as well, just because if you look right, I've deployed against here, he's deployed against here. We've both just deployed against complete opposite entrances, crossings here. Totally unlucky, but you know, it is what it is. It will force one of us to make a move, and as you'll see, one of us does make a move. And then also, just to add a little bit of fun, I've also got 4 units of armored desert cav here. Now the plan is that we were going to fight here. I was going to give him a bit of ground to cross and then use these guys to hammer and anvil his sides. But as you'll see, they come into a completely different element of their own, and we actually end up using those probably a little bit better in the new strategy that develops. And we've also got, I think there's 2 units of light horse here, so not really much of a threat, but you know, still cav. I'm also going to be bringing my units up here, but then he also brings his units across. But you know, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I'll give a little run through of his army as well. So we've got the 2 units, I think 2 units anyway, of light horse over here. We've got 2 units of citizen cav, and then a hippiest lancers, so a heavy shot cav, and then his infantry and archer body. What we got? 3 units of peltists. Yep, 3 units of peltists. 1, 2, 3 thorax swords, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 hoplites, and then a unit of Celtic warriors. So we're going to go ahead and click play here and sort of show you how this one plays out. Balance of power is fairly even as well. I think I didn't mention, did I mention my scorpions? I'm not entirely, well, I've got a unit of scorpions anyway as well. So yeah, this is going to be the sort of beginning stages of the battle. I think I see him crossing over here. So I decided not to bother crossing over again. I just sort of square my men up along the side of the river. Meaning I've got the protection on my right flank. He'll obviously have protection on his left, but then we can kind of use our flank here to sort of play around with. But I am also conscious of his cavalry back there. I just want to make that clear. I haven't forgotten about them. Obviously, with my infantry engaged with his infantry, there is the idea that he'll bring his cav out and start mucking around with my archers and whatnot. But you know, as the battle plays out, I won't throw any spoilers in at the moment. We'll get to that. So you can see all his men just spilling out across the river. I really do love the Massilian players, actually, like the units rather. Like they seem quite, I don't know, a lot of people bash them, but I quite like them. They've got hoplites, they've got decent swordsmen, they've got fairly decent archers as well, and a nice range of cav. So I quite like Massilia for that reason. You can see these stakes that I've deployed here are just completely useless. they were going to be used as a little defense against any sort of cav charging my infantry, like shock cav or whatever, but yeah. Right, as you can see, my scorpions are going completely off in their aim. I'm managing to kill a few, but completely off. Let's see if I can get some decent shots here of hitting his front line. I think I tried to fire a few arrows or ballista sort of shots, but I was missing most of them, so I let the automatic firing just do its thing. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that guy got done in. Look at him, he's on fire. Let's see if I can get any more. Let's see. I do like the scorpions actually. Again, I've actually got one battle which I might actually do a review of if I haven't deleted it. That is just absolutely stunning, and I need to show you guys that. But that's basically where, you know, I pretty much spam a load of scorpions in a river crossing battle, and they just do absolute carnage. Like, it's hilarious. I'm managing to get some shots off on his general here actually. Don't know if I've killed any. 2. Oof, steady on, Michael. Steady on. Yes, that's one thing I did do. Over this way, managed to get the elephants here. I noticed. Are they covered in blood? How are they splattered in blood already? What have they been doing? Well, I think I was using it anyway as like a defense against his Cav, just because they're obviously going to be struggling against Cav. Right, let's get some decent shots here. So infantry obviously coming together. I've got 4 units of Cav there. I'm starting to bring out 2 units, and the infantry I've decided to start to bring forward just to dissuade him from fully charging in against the scorpions, because I was a little bit worried about that. Also got my Royal Kushite archers just hammering down upon his men, but it all happens quite quickly in this game, so we'll need to be very wary of that. I've got 1 unit of armoured desert cav coming after this unit of slingers here. Obviously they're going to get some shots in again, I think, against my cav. I don't know if they kill any. No, they don't kill any, so it's alright. But I wanted to bring out 2 units to make him think that that's the entirety of my forces, just whilst I muck around distracting with my archers and whatnot, because at the end of the day I didn't want to bring out all 4 units just to sort of reveal my hand. Just bringing out 2 units made him think, you know, okay, that's everything now. But yeah, we're going to see the first clash of infantry here. Spears on spears. Oh yeah, look at that. Absolute carnage. Whoa. Some guys with spears stuck in their shields still. I guess that's how it was, you know, if you got a massive spear stuck in your shield, you'd have just to keep on fighting, wouldn't you? Because there's nothing you could do. Just discard the shield and fight with your sword, maybe. I don't know. You see that unit of slingers is pretty much routing back there, and this unit of Celtic warriors is getting absolutely destroyed by my Shotel warriors. I managed to pick off a unit of his Peltis as well here, and they're going to be, I think they put up a little bit of a fight. Yeah, they put up a little bit of a fight. So I think I end up pulling my cav out of there, but I can't really remember, to be honest. You see this unit of Peltis getting royally destroyed. I was a little bit worried about them with my elephant, so I made sure that I destroyed those guys pretty quickly. Yeah, here's where I bring out my cav. Notice those hoplites coming in, so definitely a chance to withdraw. Then just bring over my Shotel warriors. Oh yes, look at this infantry charge. I'm completely outnumbered infantry wise as well, so that's one thing I was quite conscious of, was not engaging all of my infantry without trying to lock in most of his. As you can see, kind of envelope round here, but maybe I should have extended it a bit further just to engage everything with his infantry, because he's kind of got a unit of thorax swords free there. But anyway, things are going pretty well, to be honest. I think it's at this point where I start to think about bringing those 2 units of cav in, because he's pretty much... Yes! Oh yes! That was a complete guess as well. He's got 3 units of cav chasing down mine. He's also got his other cav here, and it's looking quite worrying for me, to be honest. I think they get caught, so I kind of sacrifice them. I also got my elephants back here, trying to defend my archers. But you know, I'm getting pretty damaged, to be honest. Pretty damaged indeed. Oh wow, that horseman unit really get mashed up. But yeah, so at this point where I was starting to panic, you know, he's got a lot of units still on the battlefield. I'm starting to win on the infantry battle, but they all pretty much start to rout. But it's over here where I'm starting to worry, you know, with these 2 units of cav pretty much going to smash into my archers. And they've freed up 3 units over there as well. So yeah, I'm just running these guys around, kind of panicking a little bit. As you can see, they get really, really damaged. Wow, look at that. Well, how many units did he get? Oh, it is a light horse unit though, so it's not actually that bad. But he's racking up the kills pretty quickly. But luckily, very, very luckily, my Shota warriors here are kind of freed up because managing to disengage them from their infantry line. And then over here as well, destroying his Theros spears. There you go. I'll understand it if they've got blood on them now, because I don't know why they got blood on them earlier, because they had 1 kill, but I don't think I really did much. Oh yes, see reinforcement cav coming in here, getting some really, really nice rear charges. Nice. See, this is the turning point for me, routing all those units so quickly. He's got 3 units of cav here still, but what's he got left? 1 unit of hoplites, 1 unit of thorax sword, and then his cav over here is pretty much going to be routing immediately. Got my elephants charging in, but I don't know whether or not I can reach them, to be honest. As you can see, there's only 20 seconds left of the battle, so it's going to be a very, very quick one. Quick engagement anyway. So yeah, that's them routing. His general's still trying to run around here. Look at him. Don't know if there's much he can do. He's charging in, trying to get another charge against my archers maybe. Is he going to make it? No, he didn't make it. That's the end of that battle. We're going to... Oh, let's end the replay there, and these are the stats. My nan's on acid. I think the invitation to the game on the lobby was called "Come Fight Me If You Dare," and I fought and I only lost. I still had over 1,000 men. He deployed with 500 more soldiers than me, and I only lost 276. I don't know. Kushi's a very good army, but I feel like there was probably a lot more that he could have done. But I was very happy with that battle. Kind of cleaned him up pretty easily, and my infantry line was pretty much all still intact. So was my archers. I think I only lost the scorpions and a couple units of cav, but everyone else was still intact. And yeah, I mean, well done to him. He tried, but it was fairly easy, to be honest. Anyway, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this battle. It was definitely a fun one playing it. I've got some more replays, as you could probably see, when I went to go save that. So I've got a few more replays I want to There's a few more replays I want to do. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.